Hey guys, so welcome back to 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Let's carry on where we left off. It's day 99, and Eito Aotsuki has long since been dispatched. The light has left his eyes, and his soul has flown to Abraham's bosom, as it should have done all the way back during, what was it, the first 10 days or something? Everything bad that's happened in this game has been a direct result of his actions, right? From Sirei and Hiriko's murders, he sabotaged our food supply after knocking us out, he left us for dead in the desert, he freed the prisoner that we had, he was hiding under my bed during an important conversation with Nozomi about our cryptoglobin, he replaced the salt with sugar, he left the milk out, he left the laundry in the washing machine for a few days, he clogged the toilet, and ultimately, he ruined our entire mission by compromising the weapon in the defense room. This has all been for nothing as we approach day 100. But on the bright side, we've been helpfully informed by the boy on fire, a flicker of his life remaining inside us. He told us that our specialist skill to redo waves during our battles has actually evolved to the point where we could possibly redo the entire 100 days, and I am so excited to see what's coming up, see what I can alter at certain points of the game, and, well, see how this all finishes up once we reach day 100. Now that there's no weapon, we're expecting an enemy invasion, though there's no need for them to do so anymore. There were no announcements playing anymore. I awoke on day 99 in an eerie silence. Am I even going to tell my teammates what I'm capable of now? We don't even know what will happen to them once I decide to mess with the timeline. I hadn't moved from my bed. I couldn't get the conversation from last night out of my head. I can redo the past, but I'm the only one who can do it. I don't know what will happen to the others, and I have no idea what will be affected, or how things will change as a result of going back. And above all, if I redo the past, I'd have to fight for 100 days all over again. Unless I use the skip function, which has been helpfully built into the game. I wonder how everyone else is doing. I'm a little curious. Maybe I'll go check in on them. Well, the fridge isn't working, but we supposedly still have non-perishable food, so I guess let's hang out at the cafeteria. No one's in their rooms. We're just assuming it's morning, and this is when Sirei's announcement would have played. We're gonna miss out on his, like, celebratory, "Well done, guys! You made it to day 100. Now die!" Oh man, how depressing. The gift-o-matic's not even working anymore. It's not working. And after all the things I made with this, too. Hey, isn't anyone gonna come from the artificial satellite and save us? Are they really just gonna leave us here to die? What are we supposed to do now? There might still be invaders out there, too. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Gaku? Would you do it all over again? Huh? Why would I fight again? We'd never want that. Have you seen where we ended up? Jesus, it's depressing. Oh, but if I did it over again, maybe we could have negotiated with Sirei and got him to let us live. There's no sense in thinking about this. It's not like it's possible anyway. That's why I said hypothetically speaking, alright?
My whole life's nothing but rotten luck. I want to redo my whole existence.
Oh, I don't have enough cryptoglobin for that. Just 100 days, I'm afraid. I can't go back 20 years. Anything else to look at in here? The monitor's completely dark. There's no power. You can still throw the darts, but it won't be as fun without the sounds or display. Not that anyone ever used it. It won't work because there's no power. I can't play it anymore. Not that I went gambling. We can still play table tennis, but this is hardly the time to be playing around. I mean, have we got anything better to do? We've only got 9 people to talk with on day 99. I'm sensing a theme with these numbers. Let's go to the war room. Oh god, no lights in here at all? What am I supposed to do now? Just wait for the Earth to be destroyed? Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Kako? Would you do it all over again? Huh? If I could redo it, I'd be fighting from day 1. I would. I'd do it all over again. I'd make sure to protect Ima and everyone else. Even if our only choice was to die in the end, I'd still want to die alongside my dear brother.
But I know that's not possible. He's already dead.
I know. I'm sorry. It feels so sad because we did get him back after he was near death, only to die again. Alright. Well, so far, 2 yeses. Let's check out the infirmary. Now that the power's out, I suppose we won't be revived anymore, will we? Having lost its power, this incredible machine that brought us back to life is now as good as dead itself. The monitor's completely dark. The revival-matic isn't responding at all. I think it's shut down for good. That's the machine gun. No power. This drone won't be flying anymore. The manual for the infirmary. Okay, we can still read that if we want to. I didn't check out the war room, actually, so let's quickly take a peek at all the blank monitors. This monitor won't be showing anything anymore. There's nothing for it to protect anymore. The defense system is completely shut down. There's no power, it won't switch on. Oh, and this music playing as well. God, it really feels like a bittersweet ending. Like, the people we're gonna leave behind, they're gonna go and just suffer without realizing that there's a chance to make things better. Since all the machines have stopped functioning, I can actually die now if I want to. Maybe I should just die. I don't want to fight the rest of the invaders. Oh, I know. Let's all kill each other. An all-out brawl until only one of us is left. I would win, because I've absorbed enough hemo-anima to take you all on single-handedly. I'm the new Eito. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Darumi? I'd make a killing game for real this time and actually follow through on it. Would you do it all over again? Nah, sounds like too much effort. I don't really want a happy ending anyway, so I'm fine as is.
This ending's more fitting for someone like me. One where everything is perfectly unsatisfying.
But doesn't that make it satisfying if everything is unsatisfying? I should have known better than to take advice from you. The counter's blank. Monitor completely dark. Alright, no one is left up here. We can go to the bathroom if we want to. That's the first floor. Let's go down to the second. Training room. God, I can't believe it. We've made it to day 100. And it's like the beginning of the game. Tomorrow's day 100. Can't believe we're gonna reach day 100 with everyone so damn miserable. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Takemaru? Would you do it all over again? Huh? What'd you say? You kidding? Of course I'd do it all over. This time I'd beat the supreme dickhead and Eito into a bloody pulp.
But I can't do shit. So it's all just empty words at this point.
No, it's all up to me, huh? The machine isn't working. Not that we need to train anymore. It's not running anymore. Won't power up. Okay. Moving on. Shoma. In the courtyard. I'd take better care of the prisoner. Oh, it's so dark in here. Without the power. I know I'd be better off dead anyway. But I really wish I could have been useful somehow. Then Leo could have been proud of me. But I wasn't able to make even that happen. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Shoma? Would you do it all over again? I wonder. Someone like me would probably only end up with the same pathetic outcome as this time. A waste of space is still a waste of space. No matter how many times he does something.
Sorry for my devastatingly boring answer. I can hardly think anymore.
I don't blame you. Truly. Alright, well, I thought he'd bring up something to do with the prisoner, but apparently not. See, I'm like, oh, do we have to go all the way back to day 1, or could we, like, go back to, what was it, like, day 70-something? Where Ima and Kako had begun their investigation into the traitor, and I could be like, well, it's Eito, right? Or, you know, what else could I change? I need to have a look and see. Let's take a look at the library. Nobody's in here, but it's just as dark as it was when I had to persuade Kako. I'm curious about what lies beyond. Nothing's stopping us. No power. I didn't check the courtyard's cages. Let me take a quick stop there. I'm just curious, would these cages even prevent hemoanima use anymore? In their current state? Dorumi got all excited the other day when looking at this cage. She's the last person we should hand the key over to. Does this mean I can go inside? No, I still can't. Okay, so there is still alternate dialogue. What a pretty fountain. It might be nice to just stare at it and space out for a while. Does this water get recycled? I feel like that's from even before the power went out. Okay. Higamu, what are you up to in the biolab? Just reflecting over your time here? In a sense, this is a happy ending because we managed to live. But on the other hand, it's a bad ending because we've lost the war. And only some of us lived. What kind of ending is this, ultimately? Some would say bittersweet. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Yagamo? Would you do it all over again? Seriously? What an adorable question. I think I'd refrain. I doubt any good would come out of a redo.
It's more likely our time here was fated to end up this way from the start.
Maybe this particular branch, because I had no choice. I had to follow through no matter what. Alright, last but not least, the first floor. Can we even leave? Nothing for me to do in the schoolyard, I guess so. There had to be an emergency exit. There's no need for fire extinguishers anymore. What about the parking lot? The bus. Okay, none of the tires are flat. Then again, we have lots of replacement tires here, so I don't even know what I'm worrying for. Okay, our strange room with the pods. The Special Defense Unit members were put inside these and sent here from Kamakura General Hospital. Okay, but were we teleported here? Is this going to be our way back to the artificial satellite, maybe? I'm holding out hope. Cafeteria. Are we truly going to rot away along with Earth? Will we never see anyone from the complex again? Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Kyoshka? Would you do it all over again? If I could redo it, by all means, I'd do it over again. We'd be certain to win our fights against the invaders the second time around. But even if we win, we still die, correct? Then maybe it's better this way.
No! 'Tis better to die a warrior rather than live meaninglessly. Isn't it? I don't know anymore.
None of us do. But I'm the only one with a card up my sleeve, right? Kurata? What are your thoughts? Why? Why do things have to end so miserably for me? Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Kurata? Would you do it all over again? Huh? What kind of juvenile question is that? But if I could, I'd turn it all around. We'd win our fights, and we'd survive without a single casualty.
In the name of the Osuzuki family, I'd forcibly wrench a happy ending out of the hands of fate.
I see. Well, that's my plan. Tsubasa? Last but certainly not least. The device isn't working, not that we need to upgrade our weapons. What's going to happen to us? We managed to survive up to this point, but what do we do now? Is nobody going to come for us? Am I never going to see my family again? Do I just have to stay here until Earth is destroyed? Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Tsubasa? Would you do it all over again? If it meant I could see my family again, I'd want to do it all over.
But if we're doomed to die, even if we win in the end, I'm done. I don't want to fight anymore.
I get it. I guess I've talked to everybody now. I should probably head back to my room. Even after I got back to my room, I kept agonizing over the same thoughts as usual. Time went by as I ruminated, and before I knew it, night had fallen. This was supposed to be my last night at Last Defense Academy. Not that it really matters now. Oh my god, it's sinking in! We made it! To day 100! I can't believe it! It only took a month! Day 100. The day we've been striving for is coming tomorrow. But this ending is a far cry from what any of us hoped for. I fought here in order to see the person dearest to me once again. To go back to Karuha, but... my Karuha is dead. For some reason, she showed up as Nozomi Kirifuji, and she died in my arms. From the moment she died, I've been full of regret. Regret that I couldn't save her. I feel the same about Ima and Hiroko, and about not seeing Eito's betrayal coming. He was under my fucking bed, like the boogeyman. I regret everything. And it's not only regret that plagues me. It's also frustration. There's still so much I don't understand. Right? What's this war even about? Why was Karuha known as Nozomi? Plenty of things to work. Like, are we going to survive? What was Sirei's plans for us?
I know I'd met you before.
Huh?
Even though we talked about so many things, how did I forget?
What are you saying?
That's right. You're
She only remembered right at the end.
Taki from back then, right?
And even here, she's like, still sounds a little unsure. Like, you're Taki, aren't you? From all the way back then? How far back then? Why did Karuha show up here as Nozomi Kirifuji? Why did she forget who she was? What in the world happened to her? And then there's Eito's final words to me.
Right. That's what you think the truth is. You've got it all wrong, though.
To be fair, he could be trolling, but somehow I doubt it. Am I okay not knowing? Is it really okay for things to end like this? But if I go back to the past, I'll have to fight 100 days all over again. You wouldn't fight 100 days if it meant saving the person you love, Takuma? Will I fight again? Will we go to war again? Is that the correct path for me to take? I spent my 99th night at the academy, turning the same thoughts over and over in my head. And then... it's here! Triple digits! We finally made it to day 100. The day the undying flames were originally meant to rain down on the planet. The day we'd put a stop to world death by burning all of the invaders to ash, taking us with them. The day that all of humanity up on that satellite has been waiting for. But now... The doorbell still works? Someone's here. Who is it? As I opened the door, a panicked voice greeted me. Takumi, something crazy's happened. Come right away. What is it? What happened? Just get to the war room. Everyone's already there. After that one-sided conversation, Tsubasa ran off. What was all that about? Couldn't be the invaders, could it? Did they come for their final all-out attack? If they're here, what should we do? Fight them? Do we even have a reason to keep fighting anymore? I guess we're meeting in the war room to discuss it. I'd better hurry. Maybe they came to shake our hands, congratulate us for self-sabotaging at the last second. I like how the horizon's still a bit purple back there. Meeting in the war room, are we? Everybody? Let's go. It's just around the corner. I think. That's the defense room. Oh, God. I would have teleported there, but it feels just better to actually make a mad dash for it. Rec room. Library. Oh, yeah. What? Here we are. War room. Kurara? Huh? There's power? What the hell's going on? Why in here only? Why is this the only place with power? Did you fix it, Tsubasa?
No, it wasn't me. This morning, I was walking around the school and noticed the lights had come back on in here. It's only in this room, though. Everything else is still out of order.
Is that why you brought us here?
That's right. I called everyone here after I heard the news from Kako.
You scared the piss out of me! I was convinced the invaders were attacking!
I took a look outside, but there are no signs of any enemies approaching.
Is the final all-out attack not happening anymore? From the invaders' perspective, there isn't much reason to attack this place anymore.
They had any guts that come after us, but I guess this is what you'd expect from the minions left after the big boss is dead.
But why is there suddenly power in this room? The undying flames are powering the rest of the school. Maybe this place had a backup power source? But why did it only kick in now?
So it just automatically went live? Why now? By the way, has anyone seen Lady Kurara? I wonder what happened with her. I'm over here. But don't look, it's embarrassing.
What happened to your mask?
My doorbell rang so suddenly, I was in a hurry to leave. Then I stepped on my mask and tore it.
Oh no!
I'm right in the middle of fixing it. Don't look, any of you. That just makes me want to stare harder. I love teasing cute girls.
Stop it, Tarumi. This isn't the time for that. Then, something new happened. Strange music suddenly started blasting through the speakers. Gaku, please! Did you set this up? Whoa, what the? I think I know what this is. Listen. It's the music they play for graduation ceremonies and stuff. I've never been to a graduation, though. My teachers hated me, so I didn't get invited. But why the heck is it? An announcement echoed throughout the school, cutting off Takemaru's question.
The most important moment of this operation will soon begin.
Oh, okay, so this is like our wake. Our funeral. Huh?
Lost Defense Academy will now transition to attack mode.
Oh shit, Lost Offense Academy, coming right up.
Attack mode?
What's going on? What exactly is about to begin? Wait, be quiet. Do you hear that? What are you... We strain our ears to listen for any sounds around us. Sure enough.
He's right. I hear something. It's mechanical. Something is running somewhere.
Something is running?
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 600 seconds.
Woza.
Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
Okay. Evacuate. 10 minutes.
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 590 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
Okay, well I'm glad that the power came on for this.
Evacuate? Why?
It's telling us to go out to the schoolyard. What do we do? Obviously we gotta go. Let's go find out what the hell's going on. Guess it's better than staying here and rotting.
I don't want any sunlight today. This is seriously depressing.
Bewildered, we all started to run to the schoolyard. It's gonna be okay, Kurara. You can breathe some fresh air. You can touch some grass.
I'll be right behind you. I just have to fix my mask.
Alright, but hurry. Seriously.
No, don't look at me. I'll catch up as soon as my mask is fixed.
Alright, you better come. I swear. Schoolyard, schoolyard. Let's go, let's go. Let's open the door. Here we are in the schoolyard. I don't see nothing different about it. Is there something here?
The announcement said something about attack mode, but I don't... Oh, everyone there! Look over there!
Tsubasa pointed to the top of the school building. We all looked up. There were several huge missile turrets jutting out of the roof.
Whoa! What are those?
The missiles that were supposed to carry the undying flames.
Turrets, it seems. For the missiles. Is this what it meant by attack mode?
Was the plan to firebomb the entire planet using those turrets?
Somehow, yes.
With the missiles filled with undying flames.
They were gonna launch the missiles from there and wipe out all the invaders on Earth, huh? They look so sinister. But nothing's gonna happen now, is it? Those things don't work anymore, right? In theory. There's no more undying flames to fill them, after all. Just then, the announcement rang out all around us again.
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 400 seconds.
Okay, I'm scared there's like a plan B. If this is all activating despite the fact we have no reserve power anymore, it's like they anticipated, hey, maybe the defense room does end up getting breached, and this is the contingency plan.
Leading up to the omnidirectional attack, all defenses will be rerouted to the intercept system.
Okay. The intercept system?
Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately.
There's an escape pod? Escape pod?
Repeat.
We weren't forsaken after all! I knew it! There had to be...
Omnidirectional attack will launch in 390 seconds.
There had to be a way out!
Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately.
A UFO!
An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
An escape pod?
Please the party
Is that for getting us out of here?
boarding the escape pod.
They weren't gonna let us die!
An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
We're the Special Defense Unit. It would be a waste. Does this mean if we board this escape pod, we can get to the artificial satellite? Huh? Then we're actually going to go home from the very start. They had a way for us to get out. We weren't going to be abandoned.
Hey, what is that? What's happening?
She's back. Lady Carrara, you managed to fix your mask.
Enough about my mask, you dullard. What the hell is that thing?
An escape pod, apparently. Looks like we can use it to get to the artificial satellite. So we don't have to stay here? Freaking sweet! We're gonna get our happy ending after all! I don't know about happy ending.
What's so happy about it, rag boy? If we'd known this was coming, we'd never have agreed to the enemy's proposal. What were Nozomi's and Ima's sacrifices for?
She's right. That whole tragedy happened because we wanted to escape.
If we just trusted in humanity and fought until the end like Nozomi said, maybe then the mission would have been a success, and we wouldn't have lost her. We dug our own graves. We could have had a happy ending all along, but we messed it up.
Carrara's right. We should have believed Nozomi. We made the wrong choice, and this is what we get for it. We screwed ourselves over. With our own decisions. But when you think about it, aren't the people on the satellite to blame for keeping us in the dark? Yes, that too. But I imagine they didn't anticipate Sirei dying on, like, day 5. Was that it? He died so early. If they just told us about the escape pod from the start, this never would have happened. Yeah, you've got a point.
Maybe they had some reason they couldn't contact us, even if they wanted to. Who cares about any of that anymore? I don't care whose fault it is. We made the wrong call. That's why Nozomi and Ima are dead.
What a tragic end to our tale. Oh god. Yeah, now we're bringing up the feelings for Kako again.
I wish we could do it all over again. If we could go back in time and do it over again, we wouldn't make the same mistakes again. We could do it right and get our happy ending. Whoever developed the game of life is a real scumbag for not giving us any retries.
But I have a specialist skill to redo waves, so technically we did have retries available. I just never needed to redo a wave, technically. If we could redo things. If we could go back to the past. Which just makes me wonder, like, with Eito, what was his plan if he knew, like, my special skill is special redo? Like, he must have known he was fucked either way. He could never have won. If we could go back to the past. Maybe he was trying to kill me in one blow, like with Sirei. We stood there in silence. Until eventually.
60 seconds until the omnidirectional attack. Commencing countdown.
I mean, we're not gonna die, but we should definitely get into the escape pod if we're gonna leave Earth before it, you know, disintegrates. Hey, we've only got 60 seconds left. Not like we got any reason to rush. Nothing's gonna happen.
30 seconds remaining.
We stood in silence, listening to the countdown ring out.
20 seconds remaining.
Alright, well, let's witness the fake end of the world. This countdown represents a future that we were unable to reach. The moment the world was meant to end. The moment a new world was meant to begin.
10 seconds remaining.
The long, arduous battle we'd fought in order to reach that future.
5 seconds remaining.
It was all meaningless in the end.
3, 2, 1.
Our war ended not with a bang, but a whimper.
Error. Error. A catastrophic error has occurred in the system. Unable to execute omnidirectional attack.
Well, there it is.
Error. Error. A catastrophic error has occurred in the system. Unable to execute omnidirectional attack.
Thank you for reminding us of that utter failure. Nothing happened.
This mission really has failed now.
This is all our fault. I'm a disgrace to the Yosuzuki name. What do we do now? What else? Our only option is to hop in the escape pod and head to the artificial satellite. Our heads bowed in shame.
That's right. There's nothing left here except invaders. No point in sticking around.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. It's all Eito's fault. To think. You know, we lost Ima, we lost Nozomi, but in the end we were undone by Eito, right? His access to the defense room, and killing the boy in flames. Guess Earth is gonna get destroyed by world death eventually.
I want to fly in a rocket! The last one never even left the ground. But how could we possibly face everybody on the satellite?
They're going to be mad, aren't they? Will they forgive us? We'll have to bow our heads and ask for forgiveness. Let's rub our faces on the floor until they're all scraped up. But we tried, right? We risked our lives to fight for them. Doesn't mean a damn thing if we didn't produce results. I absent-mindedly listened to what everyone had to say. Nothing we lost would ever return. There was nothing we could do anymore. Is this really the ending we want? Oh god. We're doing it! It's time to give my answer. It's time to choose the right path for me. I get to decide. I have to press forward and trust in my decision. And in order to make that happen... It's been so long since I've seen this screen. Oh shit. Oh god. So much to think about. Return to the past? Yes or no? I mean, what happens if we just say no? We gotta. We must. This is unacceptable. I'm going back. It's my future.
I can't let things end like this.
Huh? You say something, Takumi? I can't let things end with all of these regrets. I can't go into the future like this. I want a do-over. Takumi?
Hey!
Guys, I might be able to save us. All of us here. All of the people on the artificial satellite. Even our friends who've died.
What? What's going on?
Hey!
Everyone, I need you to hear me out. Determined, I began to explain what had happened to me. About my body feeling the effects of absorbing cryptoglobin from the Undying Flames boy. I need a better name for this guy, seriously. And what it was I was about to attempt. I told them everything. And then I shit out flames all over my room. It was crazy. But yeah, I was told I could change the past. You freaking mean... You mean freaking time travel?
Back to the past? I can hardly believe it. Is cryptoglobin really that powerful?
Huh?
Flying on the wings of time would be a truly epoch-defining event. No. Who's ever heard of a killing game where they let you go back in time? Oh, wait. There's actually a ton of them.
Takamaru? So you're saying you're considering using that power to go back in time? Yes, I want a do-over. I want a refund. I'll do whatever it takes to get back what we've lost. So I'm going to use Cryptoglobin to go back in time. To change our outcome.
But you're the only one who can go back, right? We really can't go with you? I want to help Ima too.
I'm sorry. That won't be possible. So basically, you're the only one who gets to leave the present where everything's gone to shit. You're gonna abandon us failures here and do it all over again by yourself, huh?
But if Takumi goes to the past and saves us, history will change and we'll be saved too, right?
I guess it all depends on how the effects play out. The present might change the moment the past has changed. Or history could branch off and this present would never change at all. Ultimately, both outcomes are just armchair theories, so we'll never really know unless Takumi tries.
Both of them sound pretty cool to me. If the writer's any good, they can make any outcome interesting.
Well, here's open. I mean, they've got a track record. So there's no knowing what will happen to us here, including whether anything will change or not. I'm still confused.
Can anyone explain it using manga as a reference? Have you ever read the one with the blue robot cat?
The one thing we know for sure is that Takumi is the only one who can redo the past.
That's not fair! You'll be the only one who gets to feel better!
I know. Basically, it means you're gonna abandon us. Knowing that, are you still gonna do it? Even if you gotta discard the people you fought beside?
Shouldn't you maybe rethink this? There's no reason to subject yourself to this war all over again. Just forget about it. Come to the satellite with us. We can all live a nice, quiet life up there.
Give it to us straight, Takumi. If I don't like your answer, I can't promise I'll be able to control myself. I have to trust in my decision. Decide my destiny again. Return to the past. I mean, we could do it any time, right? What if I say no? Let's see how this ultimately plays out after all. I want to know truly how this ends. No. No matter what I might try to tell myself. It can't end like this. I don't want it to. I want to do it all over again. No choice. We are going back. I guess this is ultimately how it ends, with us returning to the past. Let's go. Nice little tick to show that we've decided in the past. It's my future. Or past, in this case.
I'm sorry. I have to go back. No matter what. I have to take back what this war took from me.
You're serious, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm going back in time. So we won't be going to the artificial satellite together. I mean, you guys can. Who knows what'll happen? The person I cared about isn't waiting for me there anyway. I have no reason to go. I'm going to redo everything and get her back. That's why I'm going to fight again. Looks like you ain't gonna listen to anything we have to say. In that case, oh no, are you gonna flick my forehead? Go for it, man. If you're that determined, just do what you gotta do. I knew you'd understand, Takamaru. I don't know, I really like him. He's so cool. Like, he's always got your back, I feel. And that means this is goodbye. Sorry, Takamaru.
Takumi, you're really going to go? I wish I could join you.
I'm sorry, Kako. Man, I don't get you at all. You gotta be crazy to want to fight again after everything we've been through. But if everything could end up better, if it meant saving the person I love, I'd do it.
All I can say is, good luck.
Thank you for spending all of this time with a filth bag pig like me. Be well, Takumi. I don't really understand what's going on, but I bid you farewell, Sir Takumi. Godspeed. May you be victorious.
This doesn't mean I forgive you. In fact, I'll hold this against you until I die. But if you're going to do this, make sure you do it right. Don't let Nozomi die this time.
Of course.
Bye-bye, Takumi. If you find yourself in a real killing game, summon me into that timeline isekai style.
Oh.
Sure, I'll do my best. Then I guess we should get going. The remainder of humanity is waiting for us on the artificial satellite. Oh, I guess so. Fuck. Yeah, that's right.
Goodbye, Takumi.
Bye, everyone. Take care.
And so, everybody except me stepped onto the escape pod. Then I realized the power actually doesn't work, and I'm just stranded here on Earth by myself. Nobody turned to look back at me or the school. A short while after, all of them had boarded. Here they go. Should I be standing so close? I feel like I should have been cooked. See you guys. In the next life.
Yeah.
I hope they can at least find happiness over there. We may have failed the mission, but they still risked their lives to save humanity. They have the right to live happy lives from here on. They should be rewarded even. I'm sure they'll be fine. Unlike me. They have people they love waiting for them up there. And as time goes on, they'll be able to find more people to cherish. I'm sure they'll be able to live happily. It just won't be on Earth, that's all. Now then. I'd better get going. I don't actually know how I'm supposed to go back in time, though. Yeah, this probably feels like something we should have tried out before they left. Should I just activate my redo skill?
Nothing left to do but try.
Here it goes. Redo your 100 days is our win condition. The barrier isn't even here anymore. Well, it's been real. I'm glad we fixed the divots from when the invaders tunneled in. Redo your 100 days. I'm doing it! Chemo Anima, activate! What's it gonna look like? Oh! We're gone. It's rewind time. What's this? Is this our arrival?
Hello? Say something if you're still there. We just got to the artificial satellite and it's awful.
Hey, asshole! Now's not the time for time.
I'm sorry.
We just found out the craziest shit. Are you ready for this?
Oh god! What have I done? Why did this have to happen? Ah, chills, goosebumps. The past decides the future. The future decides the past.
Time to do it all over again. One more time.
Oh god, if we're gonna end up with the ending that has the artificial satellite, what, completely decimated?
I will return to the past. As far back as the power of the cryptoglobin will allow me to go. I'll redo everything from that point onward. So I can protect the one I care about the most.
Where do I even begin? I don't know.
I'm sick of being full of regret. I'm going to choose my own future. And I'll fight all over again to make it happen. I'll fight the past with the future in my hands. I get to decide what the future will be now. I'll use my power to choose the ending I want.
Okay.
The past and the future. It all starts now.
Prologue complete.
Until the moment I die, I'll fight to live.
Here it goes. What's gonna happen? Is this like a new game plus? Will I keep my skills? What about my teammates?
I have to press forward and trust in my decision.
Oh boy. Wow, what a game. At least what a game so far. We've just rolled, no doubt, our first out of many set of credits, and I just know it's the beginning. And I'm getting redactions. I'm getting black boxed in my game credits now and not just in my Discord server. That's insane. And there's so many as well. Holy shit. I guess we're gonna uncover it in our next playthrough? But, man, like, every day I've looked forward to recording episodes for this at like 1 or 2 in the morning for an hour each night, right? And I had tons of fun doing it every time with both the story and the tactics gameplay. I've always been a fan of turn-based strategy games, so I was really happy to play out the battles for you guys as best as I could. I think I mentioned at the beginning of this LP, this channel was actually founded on XCOM 2 playthroughs, believe it or not, back in 2016, so it was nice to shake off the rust. It's been a few years. I do have to say the game was mostly on the easy side, but I am not complaining. This was Tokyo Games' first foray into this genre after all, and I did find it fun, trying to find ways to get the most out of our turns with our limited AP points, and we had so many characters at our disposal. But, you know, speaking of our characters, I enjoyed all of them, I think, by the time we reached day 100. And I gotta say, I was a bit worried around the middle with Kurara and Shoma. Prior to that, I was thinking, oh my god, we got ourselves another Hiyoko Saionji from Danganronpa 2 with her attitude. But that whole arc with the two of them was so satisfying. Like, not just that, but, you know, with Gaku, Ima, I was surprised by a lot of characters. Takemaru as well was another hit, like in a positive direction. I appreciated the mysteries left along the way. Got to pull out the old corkboard, you know, Sirei's abrupt disappearance. Say with Hiroko, my queen, she absolutely must be saved when we go do this redo. But if I had any nitpicks, I'd probably single out Eito, to be honest. I'm a little bit shaky on his motivations, how he just wants humanity to be extinguished at any cost. I'm not sure what rubs me about it the wrong way, but like, I understand we needed to shake up, or like a mole-like character. I just feel like maybe there'd have been a better way to do it. You know, like, you know, how Moko was a shapeshifter. I don't know, maybe that would have been predictable. I can't really come up with an alternative right now, but yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed his character immensely, especially giving him grief the whole time I was onto that boy from like day 10. Right, and I find it just hilarious. Yeah, in a good way, how he had chest pains because he literally couldn't stand being with us because of how he saw us as humans. But yeah, I sincerely hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough. No doubt there's plenty more to come. I'll do my best to cover as much as I can, but I am aware this is going to be a marathon, right? And I understand there's going to be so much to cover. There's the possibility I'll do a route that some of you may not have done yourself, so feel free to come back if you're hoping to experience it. I'll try and separate them. It's a separate playlists. I don't know how many routes there are exactly. I know there's more than a few, if we got 100 endings to chase after, right? But yeah, all the comments you guys left, all the likes, it's been much, much appreciated. It felt fantastic reaching the 4,000 subscriber mark through this series, so from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for the support. I hope to see you guys in other playthroughs, or, you know, as we further our journey along here at the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. The 100 Line Lost Defense Academy to be continued. That's not even talking about the bloody DLC just talked about as well. Whoa. Load your clear save data from the main menu to continue the story. We even got like a little sci-fi little beat to the original music now that we're in uncharted territory here. Somewhere far away, someone is calling for me. Karuwa? No, not her. That's... Or... is it her, after all? She's the same, but different. That's right. I promised. I made her a promise. And this time, I'm going to keep it. I have to keep my promise. There's no way I'm going to break it this time. I'll start this war all over again, if that's what it takes. And I'll fight. I have to fight. 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 Fight, 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 fight. I jolted upright in bed, throwing off the covers in a panic. My whole body was drenched in sweat, and my heart was racing, like I'd just woken up from a nightmare.
Was it just a dream?
It's day 98. I could only go 2 days back. I couldn't remember exactly what kind of dream it had been. but it had left its mark on me all the same. My throat was hoarse, as if I'd been yelling over and over again, and my heart was pounding, not with fear or panic, but something closer to a burning resolve. What happened? Why can't I remember? Whatever it was, I'm wide awake now. It's not even close to morning yet. Maybe I'll step outside for some fresh air. What day is it? We don't know! Where have I arrived? What year is it? I got out of bed and slowly made my way toward the door. Along the way, I happened to catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror. I had a feeling we'd harken back to this particular moment, just because of the, it's still you. It's me. In spite of everything. I'm still me, right? It's the same face I see in the mirror every morning. But somehow, something about it seems wrong. I don't know how to describe it. It's like this reflection doesn't feel like me anymore.
Who are you? I'm Takumi Sumino. Aren't I?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Ugh, what am I doing? This is stupid.
Oh, shit! That gave me a fright. Hi. Swap? Let's do it. Or fuse. That works as well. Ah. Oh. Oh, all our memories. Oh, my bad. Oh, very subtle.
Where am I? Who am I?
Struggling to make sense of the images flooding into my mind, I staggered outside. Everything was how I remembered it. The rooftop, the plain prefab huts that served as our rooms. And of course, the wall of undying flames surrounding the school. Having lost them once before, seeing them again was almost comforting. Encouraging, even.
No doubt about it. It works.
It works!
This is the past.
I'm here.
I did it. I've traveled back in time.
Now what? That fact slowly started to sink in. This was really happening.
This time I won't mess things up. I'll keep my promise. Nothing is going to stop me this time.
Is it time to strangle the Eito baby in his crib?
I'll protect the ones I hold dear. And we'll all go to the satellite together.
Assuming they're still alive up there.
I won't let things play out the way they did before.
Is that the moon? Right on cue. I felt a presence behind me. His presence. I could finally hear the strange boy's voice. The way I was now, he could communicate directly with the cryptoglobin in my blood.
You're wrong. It's not the moon.
Talking to him so calmly now.
That's the artificial satellite humanity's survivors fled to.
How do you know this?
Huh? You wanted to see if I could understand you, right? Well, I can. Give it a try. You can really hear me?
I can. You're no longer talking to the abyss anymore.
Yeah. My cryptoglobin is strong enough now. I used a little of your power to come here from the future.
It's not what it sounds like. I did not kill you in your little tank. Okay? It was my proxy.
My power? The future?
I'm not the bad guy.
I know. It's a lot to take in. You don't have to believe me right away.
Mind you, you're the one who freaked me out in the first place. It's only fair that I return the favor.
but it's true. I absorbed your cryptoglobin and came back. To try again. To redo these 100 days. And make things better.
Yep. You're right. It is a lot. But I believe you. Really? Just like that? Sirei keeps me informed about what's going on. But I know he's kept my existence secret from you. I doubt you'd be this calm if it were really your first time seeing me. You're even able to talk to me in this form. That alone is enough for me to believe what you're saying is true. Thanks. That'll make things a lot easier. It also explains the irregularity I sensed a little while ago. I think anyone within a 100-mile radius sensed the irregularity that just occurred.
Huh?
And irregularity? I'm not sure how to explain it. I felt a kind of pulse, I suppose. Then my body got hot and feverish. What happens if I just came back, absorbed your cryptoglobin again, and just kept going in a loop? What would happen? Would I just become immensely powerful? That I could rewind time back to before Earth suffered from world death to begin with? It was like my cryptoglobin had suddenly been supercharged. If that's true, then I put my hand over my chest to feel my own heartbeat. That violent pulsing. It felt the same as before I left. I think I might have come back with all my powers intact. It's not just your memories. Your cryptoglobin was also carried over from your previous timeline. In that case, what I felt before was probably my cryptoglobin resonating with yours. Resonating? Yes. Sensing a power equal to its own must have stimulated it. You're saying your powers got stronger just because I'm here? I'm only guessing. Even I don't know very much about how cryptoglobin works. But if it can send your consciousness back in time, I don't think it's out of the question for it to cause a reaction in other users. The flow of time is by nature one of the absolute truths of the world. Under normal circumstances, there's no way that flow can be reversed. But this is an Uchikoshi game, and of course, you can do whatever the hell you want with the timeline. Thank you. Breaking that rule and warping time to your own ends is bound to have consequences. Something unexpected might happen in the world you return to. It may have unfathomable effects on your cryptoglobin. You're probably right. In the future, you told me something similar. I did? Interesting. Oh yeah, I guess you're a very smart guy. But assuming your arrival is what stimulated my cryptoglobin, I don't think I'm the only one to benefit from its effects. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's like our New Game Plus, and they'll keep their skills, so I don't have to rank them up again. The other members of the Special Defense Unit should have felt it too. Almost like our powers are syncing up. So everyone else is stronger now too. That's unexpected. But I guess it's a good thing. If you're not named Eito Atsuki, we're all on the same side after all. But I still don't understand what you're doing here. We fucked up. Spectacularly. So, I might add. We choked at the last second. It must be important if you'd subject yourself to 100 days of war all over again. Just what happened in the future you come from? It's a long story. It's 100 days worth of information. You really want to hear it overnight. Before I get into that, can you tell me how far I've come back? What day is this? It's the day after you were all brought here. Day 2 out of 100. Okay. Day 2? That's acceptable, right? Day 2. What happened here the first time around? I feel like there was something important, but... What are you doing out here anyway? There must be a reason you appeared. Oh, of course. I almost forgot in all this excitement. I needed to ask you something. That's why I created this avatar and went looking for someone to talk to. What did you want to ask me about? Have you seen Sirei? He comes to the defense room to talk to me every night. but he didn't show up today. Sirei. Of course. That's what's so important about our second day here. Well, I'll do whatever I can. Come find me in the war room tomorrow morning, and I'll let you know what the brass says.
Hey!
I've got a lot to do, so I'll call it a day here. See you tomorrow, bright and early. That was when Sirei disappeared, right after promising to tell us the truth about the war. This is the night Eito kills Sirei. He does what? We have to find him. We might still be in time to stop it. All right. If Sirei's in danger, I won't ask questions. I'll help you look for him. It's not easy for me to maintain this form, but it sounds like there are more important things at stake. If I remember correctly, it was the gym, right? Thanks, I appreciate it. I'll let you know as soon as I find anything. The ghost boy disappeared into thin air, as if it had been swallowed up by his own flames. If I can protect Sirei, the future is bound to change. I have to stop Eito. I won't let him mess everything up this time. Before beginning my search, I headed for the war room. Whatever happened next, I was going to need my infuser. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm ready to take on Eito. Now I just have to find him, and he's gonna have like 10 HP this time. Back in my timeline, he said he called Sirei out to discuss something. Where was it again? The gym, baby. Let's get a move on.